Welcome back to Rimworld and to our lovely nook in the desert. Right around, what was the place called? Let me check. I can actually have a look at the world here. It was this lovely, in the, like the Yulane Bay area. Lovely place, vacation spots, all the sand you can eat. And when we finished last time, which was just before I moved slightly more to the left to get rid of the glare in the screen. Yeah, I did actually just continue recording because I wanted to get a little bit further along before I stopped for the day. We had specified a place for our planting stuff. Now I'm actually going to already put down a stockpile zone right around here. And we will soon already start building just a little bit of beds and stuff. But I'm gonna let people. Let people start hauling things already. Let's take a look at the wildlife we have in this area. So there's a couple of mega spiders. Okay, they are bad news. What's this? 35%. The chance of this creature seeks revenge upon being harmed. Oh, so it's not even 100%. We got 3 boomalopes. We got an emu. They are incredibly hostile. If we harm them, they will immediately... That's the emu and the boomalopes are the only wildlife we have. Oh dear. Anyway, seems like... what's Johnny doing? Okay, Johnny's hauling, and those two are planting already, which is a good place to start, I suppose. While they're off doing that, let's get a look at the lay of the land a little bit. We are also going to actually start taming. Let's see, where's our... Here we are. How do I... let's see, I need to go to the training thing here. Wait, what? Oh. So they're too small to train, rescue, and haul. And they're just not trainable because they're a cat. And cats don't train. Right. Of course they don't. Why would cats learn anything? Cats are here to be served by their humans, I suppose. Fair enough, cat. Fair enough. Well played, or whatever. Okay, right. So, I'm actually going to put down a little... I wonder if it counts as outside. I do want to... I want to close off this area rather quickly. Let's take a look at how I can do that. We could make like this massive hall that we then divide into smaller spaces later on. Let me see. If we'll just do some steel walls to start with. Oh, columns are added to the game just now, I realize. We'll do here, and here, and here. And then we'll have to like put down some supports every now and then so that the roof doesn't collapse. Should be okay. And then just actually... I think we'll just sort of zap right through here. Do a double, kinda. Like this. And then just do like a nice double door here. Now, I actually don't want those to be built before we build the supports, because if we do that then things will come crashing down. I think, however, actually let's move this slightly more over here. Let's see, I think there's like our limit of 11 tiles or something that can be supported without things coming crashing down. And I think if we move this thing around there, that should be fine. We can Where's the planning tool? Hold on. I'm just gonna measure this up right quick. Yeah. So we can remove plants. That was just basically 2. Alright. So we got the planting done, and they are now starting to gather a bunch of stuff. Johnny is starting to build stuff. He's horrible at it. But oh well. Oh, I think we have to fill in this area as well. And this is going to make us an absolutely ginormous room here. If it all goes according to what I have planned. Let's get all the supports down first. I just don't want to have any collapsing going on, get people hurt for no reason. Okay, that should do the trick. If we now add 2 doors, that should make this all into one enormous room. That I'll then later on start cornering off into people's bedrooms and stuff. Let's take a look if this works like I think it should. There goes Johnny. There goes Johnny building doorways or ways. Hibapalula, hear me what I. Alright, sorry about that. It's just, you know, when you got someone named Johnny, how do you not sing Johnny Be Good every now and then? Yeah, that's right. So why did he not finish that thing? Right. Cats go to bed. Can for some reason you're not finishing that? Okay, is this now a place? Can we get a roof on this place now? Is it considered indoors? Let's see if they start building a roof once they wake up, or is it simply too big? I don't think it should be. If it is too big, I could just assign. How do you check the room thing? There's a way to sort of well, we don't have roofs of course yet, but there's a way of checking room stats. Aha! See? It is a room. It's massive. Okay, cool. So that's considered a room. Very nice. Here we go. Let's get that way. Alright, that's good. In that case, we can proceed to Plan B. Plan B, in fact, is... I saw a table in here. I saw a... Is this not a table? That's a table. Claim that darn thing. Reinstall it. This is going to be... Imagine this. You crash land on a planet. You find an abandoned shrine. And inside the shrine, the only thing besides some weird rocks and stuff, which obviously have no importance, there is a table. Now you tell me, what's the logical conclusion? That's right. This table was worshipped as a god. Therefore we shall claim this table and put it in our own base, and it shall be our god, and we shall eat by it and be happy. The reason, yeah, I mean, those of you who played Rimworld know that there's kind of like a joke about tables and eating by a table, because people get a bit upset if they eat somewhere where there is no table. So this is why I just made up some new lore that says tables are worshipped as gods. Yep, that's how it is. So now you know. And I'm glad I could share that piece of... Oh, hello. Chunks of spacecraft. How far away is that? Too far right now, but definitely something to keep in mind, seeing as we are going to be heavily reliant on steel here. Let's actually make a couple of steel dining chairs as well. Yeah, yes, I'm making chairs and stuff before I'm making beds. That's just how it is right now. We will actually put down some sleeping spots here and here and there, for example. We'll get to it. It's gonna be fine. So let's see. We have a table, so the most important needs of the colony has already been met, and it's got fixed. Johnny restored the table god to its previous glory, and there was much rejoicing. All right, you know, y'all feel free to build a roof here at some point. That could be a thing that you could do. Like Johnny, for example, isn't there prioritize clean dirt? I would kind of like there to be roof over this whole thing. All of this, roof it in. Get roofed, man. Get roofed. I didn't think I'd have to specify this separate, but it's such a big room, so maybe that's the thing. Who knows? Let's see if this helps them get that roof up there. Maybe it's just that they have other priorities. I don't know. I also want... pretty soon I need to... There we go, John is doing the thing. Alright, so we have now a very spacious place to start our operations in. In fact, it's unnecessarily massive at this point, but it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm just gonna let people gather stuff for a wee bit longer. And I think next up I do already want to... Yeah, we want to put some fun out for people. I did say that they need to do recreation, so let's put it like... That's actually a nice fit. You can be in among the plants there. There we go. A steel horseship in the height of entertainment in our glorious base. Right. Next up, we want that stone cutting table, I think, yeah. So we go into production. We get not an art bench yet. Get a stone cutter's table. And let's see. I do want it inside because it gets a penalty if we have it outside. Where could we have it? Shouldn't be too far away from everything. Could be kind of close by. At some point there'll be I'm gonna put down a wall here around the thing, but for now, yeah, right now it's considered outdoors, but that won't be the case for long. So let's put down a stool. Sure, it could be a wood stool. Let's make this out of wood. I think actually, maybe not. Oh well, sorry. There's not that much wood here, and some items actually require wood to build them, so it may be a very bad idea if we let them use wood. Okay. So, stone cutters. The stone cutters will allow us... Oh, that reminds me. Let's create a little bit of a dump area. And there is... you might wonder, why am I putting a dump area behind the stone? Well, because what we want here is we don't want anything rotten here or anything, but we want chunks, stone chunks. And the reason I put a dump area and not a stockpile is because when you select, let's select, for example, these, and haul, and these, and haul. There we go. Then when you use the haul command for chunks, they will be taken to the closest allowed dump stockpile. Starvation, my goodness gracious. Yes, right. Starvation. Johnny, having been here just as long as all the others, is starving. Because Johnny is used to eating 30 meals a day in a 5-course restaurant, a Michelin star restaurant. And so Johnny needs more food. I think Johnny's gonna... Johnny might cause trouble for this colony. Not even in the very long run, but maybe perhaps even in the quite short run. And let's just hope. Let's just hope that we have enough food to feed Johnny. Ugh. All right. Well, I mean, it's working. He does do his fair work. So let not be said that he just eats. But my gosh, he's going through the rations like. Oh dear. All right. Well, at least we have someone who likes eating raw food. I'm seriously gonna need to figure out how to deal with it. We have this emu here. Nutrient dispenser might be a quite... Well, okay, so we're 2 idle people right now. Johnny. Okay. I could have... Yeah, Jona and Johanna could actually do a bit of something in just a bit. I'm gonna let Johanna finish building that. I hope she doesn't botch the building, because we're not very good at it. Johanna, oh, by the way, I have this this mod which puts their social interactions out in little bubbles. Johanna and Johanna gabbed about learning roulette. Oh, well, that could be a fun thing for you all to do whenever we get that. So let's make marble stone back. Do until we have, let's set 200. Pause when satisfied. And keep at it again when there's less than 65 left. Alright, and then we want to add a build that says make slate blocks. Do until you have 200. Pause when satisfied. And unpause when there's less than 65 left. There we go. That should keep Johnny busy. And as far as those two go, we won't start hunting just yet. Instead, I think what we can start doing is... We have some steel already. I guess we could always set up mining or smoothing walls. We could see. I do want to have... who's our researcher? Johanna. Yeah. I do want to set up a research bench as soon as possible. So let's do that, because we need batteries. We need batteries so that we can get... So we can harness electricity and store it. We can make electricity already. If you look here, we have generators and wind turbines. So we can make power, but we cannot store any power at the moment. So for that reason, I want to actually go ahead and... What is this even? Memorials, individuals. So someone's buried here. What is it? Is there some art included on this? No, they're just... I could order these to be deconstructed. We're just going to desecrate this temple we found. In the whole same way, we could save some time by yeah, I'll get back to that. We could save some time by not making so many blocks, by pulling those things down and using them in our own constructions. But I see a little nook that I think I can put a little research bench into. Exactly the right size. Fantastic. And let's put a steel stool. Why are these not being built? Why is Johanna just walking around instead of building things. I don't get it. Alright, so seems like people found stuff. Do we have a visitor? Hello. It's Entway. Oh, Adrift from Entway. She's named Michael Mickey Bolton. That says Bolton. This is Michael Bolton. Wonderful. Have a few items to trade. Have we moved in our silver yet? Yes. Seems like we have. Wonderful. Alright, Mickey. Let's also see which path they take to come in here right now. It seems fairly obvious. The only logical path up here. So soon we want to start controlling the flow of people, like where they come in from. Alright, I think, if I remember correctly, Johanna is our social person. Not just our top guy, but our social person. Yeah, that's a social 5. Yeah. Jona don't social. Alright, so let's take Johanna. Trade with Mickey. Let's do this. See what they got. If they have food, we want to buy all of it. Huh, they don't. We could pick up some medicine. Oh wait, they have some food. Yes. We want it. They have beer. Sure. Beer is fine. Alright, we got some stuff. Let's hurry up and get this. Before you get to drink any beer, you better haul it. And haul it first. Let's get it in the cold. Don't just go out drink beer right away. Gosh, Johanna. Okay, so she thought, all right, I'll save it for later. Okay. We have some things. Let's choose some research. I wanna. Oh, hold on. This has changed a bit. Let me see. Electricity battery only takes 400, so let's do that. We're also probably going to start to need hydroponics soon, but hydroponics don't work unless we have a steady power supply, so that's why we're doing battery first. Okay, so we have things starting to come in. We have a couple of limestone blocks. I think this is as good a time as any to... Actually, I want to give them a little light in here. Although I know that a torch lamp is really not the best in this situation, because consumes wood, and wood is a precious commodity. But I think what we can do now is let's just build some bedrooms right quick. Why aren't these being built? What's going on? Construction skill too low. You need to have... I didn't realize you have to have a certain level of construction to build those things. Let's cancel those things. And just put steel stools down then. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Alright, we are going to compartmentalize things into rooms in a bit. For now, let's build... We need to make a very small room for Jona. Doesn't like very nice stuff. Let's use up our limestone while we have it. So Jona's room can basically be just this little nook right here. Where there's a bed. There's a bed in there. Now, can you get into this? Let's see what happens. Okay. All right. And then once that room's built, we'll build a couple of slightly larger, nicer bedrooms. There goes Michael Bolton. Thank you, Michael, for the gift of beer and whatnot. Alright, Jonas getting to work. Let's see if we can get Jonas' bedroom built. And that'll be where we put a stopping point for this episode. They quipped about the weather, huh? Okay. Yay! Look at that, Johanna eating by a table. So, they share views on architechnology. That's nice. No one seems to have time to do any research right now. Still, it looks like she's busy hauling from there. I could prioritize it a little bit, but we can... You know, hauling's important too. Alright, so... This... Oh, a normal quality bed. I hope it's not too good for him now. I could just... Let's see. Let's see if this affects your mood or something. I think Johanna should not be cleaning. She's a researcher, so let's do it like that. So if she feels like cleaning, she should rather be studying. That's great. Okay, good. Alright, Johnny's doing a horrendous job building. And our food supplies are dwindling. Everything's great. Has any more wildlife showed up yet? Still that emu. That emu is gonna get it at some point. But oh my goodness, Johnny is not entirely successful at building things all the time. But okay, well, this is how you learn. Johanna's just having a beer. That's fine. Everyone is doing something. Okay. So we're still waiting for Jonas' bedroom to be finished before we close this episode. We're down to 19 packaged survival meals. Our potatoes are coming along. There's 34% grown. And we're using the most fertile area that we have to grow them. And we'll focus on letting that grow now. We will also soon make use of both these other areas. In fact, should probably just go ahead and do that ASAP, shouldn't I? Let's put a growth zone. Because it's spring still, yeah. Let's put something there. And let's put a bit of something here. In fact, I suppose I should be growing like trees and stuff all over the place. If they grow. Let's see what we can do. So for example, what if I put a growing zone down here and we put oh, no trees? I think I have to unlock that, right? Right, I have to unlock, let's take a look at the research. Tree sowing, right there. I might need to do that quite early, actually. But here we could just... Alright, so we don't have a skill for that. Can't make heel root then either. Could do smoke leaf plant. Get this thing started off as a blazing colony, but I think that more potato there, and maybe some cotton here. Or should I just have even more potato, just so we... Yeah, just more potato for now. we'll deal with the issue of cotton and clothing when we need to. That might be a mistake, but let's just work. I think I need to make sure that we have food. All right. I just want to make sure that you want to get to this bed right now, for example? Well, I guess you can't really. Yeah. All right. Good. Yona, do you like your quarters? Aesthetic has awful bedroom. Yay! Great. All right. Nice. Okay, we have managed to please Yuna in giving him an awful bedroom. We said everyone was so easy to please. Just give them awful bedrooms. They'd be like, yay, thank you, kind sir. May I have some more? Awful bedrooms. That didn't make sense. Never mind. Let's get those in there. So, we could set some other plans into motion. So let's say that we have our little room areas here, right? And how much limestone do we have left? 64 limestone. So we use up the rest of the limestone. I know this will be kind of mottled. Not the best look, I'll be honest. We can push that wall back later on. We'll do something like this. Oh wait, I don't have enough limestone to do all that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Why do I do this? It's gonna be, well, you know what? Deal with it. It's gonna be a little bit mottled, okay? It's gonna be fine. Let's put some slate doors in here. There we go. They'll be slow as heck, but they'll work. Alright, so that'll be your bedrooms. We'll kind of take it from here. So now there's one unowned bed that I don't need. Okay, since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Yuna thinks you should give your faction a name. Southwest Ezrakon. Let's randomize see what they think. The Treaty of Fiel. Individualistic Nation of Velior. The Mabaran Coalition. No, you guys are the 3 J's. I should give the settlement a name. What should his local settlement be called? Oh, this was a stream. Chestown. Lonia. Tulsa. This is Yona, the ascetic. The ascetic wants to give this a name. What does he want to? I don't have. I can't get an answer now in the comments or anything because I have to name this now. So it will be the Elders Encampment. No, this guy's 17. Or Maiden Rune. Well, I mean, I did say that this, you know, with the shade and with the fertile land, this is basically Eden. That's what it is. Welcome, everyone, to the 3Js in Eden. I think this is a good place to stop this episode, and I hope you join me again next time to see if we can't progress and get more things done, and maybe even get another colonist. Who knows? But we'll see. Well, and oh my gosh. A person living among wild animals has wandered into the area. She's called Yuki. You can attempt to tame or arrest her. Ah! We're gonna tame her. Let's see what happens. Tame a wild animal. Tame this Yuki, a 27-year-old nude wild woman. Cliffhanger. See you next time.